Hello everybody. For those of you, um, I was trying to have this out earlier because it's for the new pack growing together. But I had some stuff happen and I just needed some time to just figure it out and stuff. But everything's all good and I'm figuring things out. So I am trying to get this out as soon as I can. Um, And it did take me a long time to build it too, because I don't normally do big builds like this, but I wanted to challenge myself. It is to be for a single mother with 4 children. It has room for a infant, a toddler, and either 2 teens or 2 children or however many. Um, it also doesn't have to be for like a single mother. Like it has a double bed in the master bedroom, so it could be for anybody. And I did put a laundry room right here. You can see that's for the laundry room that I did. Um, I kind of wanted it out of like the house. Also, I'm having a little problem with my Shotcut for some weird reason. My editing software, it keeps popping up a notification and stopping the record, not like the voiceover, but like the video itself. So hopefully it doesn't do that, and if it does, I can manage to edit it to where it doesn't feel like it's doing that. I have another one that I have planned to build tonight because today is my day off. Got quite a lot that I want to do today, get done. I also have another episode of Growing Together that I have planned to do. I just have to find the time. But there it goes again. Okay. I have a feeling that's just going to be something that happens this entire time, so I will either figure it out in the editing or just let it do that. Um, but yeah, so I was trying to use as much stuff from Get Together as I could possibly use. The blue swatch on this door, so I really wanted to work with that as much as I could, that browns. So I tried to incorporate the blue and like some like colors throughout the whole build, from what I am remembering correctly. It has been a hot sec since I built this. It's been like a week, so memory's a little fuzzy. I was gonna do like just this plain white, but I went through with one of the, I think it's Get Together fences, and it has it might be Eco Lifestyle if I'm not mistaken, actually, because it has like this blue on the middle of like the fence, and I thought it would incorporate good to the thing. I don't remember if it was the fence or if it was just like the railings to the stairs. It's one of them. I also put like a lot of curtains in this build, which I don't normally do. So that was fun. Yeah, so it's just the railings to the stairs. I had a little trouble with the floor plan. As you can see, I did do a lot of editing that out. I I really struggled in that little room you see by the stairs that I just made. That is specifically, it literally has nothing in it but a litter box that cleans itself with a little cat door for the cat only to access it. That's the only thing I could think of to do that or to like deal with that space. So that is just what I came up with. Um, this house doesn't exactly have like an office space because of how many bedrooms that I wanted. And I didn't want the house to be too big, also didn't want it to be too small. So I worked with what I did, and I always give myself too small space than what I want. Not great with floor pieces, but up the office and like the space in that little like cubby corner that you see right there. So it did turn out really cute, and I really do like the way that this house turned out. It's one of the houses that I like that I didn't have to use debug to like landscape or to, you know, go all out with. Like the one that I did for the Disney princess inspired builds, I really heavily used debug for like the landscaping and stuff. And like I like debug and like there's nothing wrong with that. It's just it takes a long time to look through the catalog. So I'm glad that I didn't have to do that, especially with how long this build already took me. So for like my smaller builds, I never mind doing that. I also had difficulty with the curtains in the kitchen because I wanted to use like the new curtains, new small ones. So I was gonna like size. The plan was to like size them up, but I couldn't get them to snap where I wanted them to snap at. So I had to use a different curtain, but I mean, it's all good. It is what it is, right? It still turned out pretty good. But I did struggle for a hot minute with that. And I was trying to like include and like colors and make the house, I don't know, colorful the best that I could. And I tried to do that with the bar stools. I don't know if I exactly did or not, but the windows do have like blue, like the insides has like blue in it because I was really trying to like pull from the front door. And I got a little creative here. I'm gonna toot my own horn because I did great. I I put the shelves up and I lined them up and I just filled them in. It was really fun. I forgot to wiggle my mouse so my thing turned off. So okay, here we go. Sorry, whenever it turns off, like stops like the recording on my end, not on like the actual recording end. So like it'll continue playing, but I can't see what it's doing. So this I built like a little coffee corner when I was playing like on my own downtime. My sim had the home decorator thing, and I gave the sim kitchen makeover, and I built like this little coffee corner thing, and I was like, you know what? I really want to incorporate that into one of my builds, and I'm so happy that I did. Like it looks so good. So I cluttered up the kitchen a little bit, and everything's like colorful in the kitchen because I tried really hard to like bring out some colors, like anything, because this is like a family home, so I didn't want it to be like modern or like rustic farmhouse with like just yellows and greens, or I wanted it to be, I don't know, just very vibrant and full of life, if that makes any sense. And I think like the further away from the kitchen we get, the closer to that image that I had that we get to. Um, Kitchens are always like the hardest for me to do, just because like there's if the kitchen's too big, there's like so much space and there's like too much to like clutter, especially when I have debug off. So, but like when I have debug on, it's the same things that I use over and over again in every build, and every build's just decorated the same. And I'm really trying to expand on how I decorate things. It's really hard to do that though because every person has like a distinct style and distinct stuff that they like. So it's really hard to like go into every build, okay, thinking, okay, I'm gonna do this one different, but still end up using the same stuff. It's it's really hard. I love the little cutting boards too. Like I'm so obsessed with them. They're gonna be in every single build now. That and the cookbooks. Like I love them. Like they're such good items to have. This kitchen probably took like the longest to do. I'm not gonna lie. It took the longest to do. I really think I might have to like speed up the next videos if they're like this long and stuff. But yeah, I'm so happy to get back in like building. I missed it so much. And it's so therapeutic. Like I don't know what it is about it. It's so relaxing to just sit there and build something for like hours. Like it takes hours to build something, but it's so rewarding at the end. I feel like the shelves were a little bit of a pain to line up, but they weren't too terrible, I don't think. I took that red shelf mod thing or like CC thing out of my game and I just haven't put it back in. So like finding things to like put places, letting them not float is very challenging. But I think I did a good job in this house, in this build. I don't think anything is floating. And as you can see, I'm going through and I'm changing things, making them as colorful as I could possibly make them. I wanted the little dish rag to kind of match though, like match the curtains. I love that little basket, like the little basket. And like you can make it, I think I've changed the swatch to like a bear. It's so cute. And I'm going to use it everywhere. I've literally, like even in my own games when I play, I literally have it everywhere in every single build. It's beautiful. I also, fun fact, I built this house specifically for a family that's living in one of my own games that I've been playing. I've been doing a legacy challenge for myself on my own, and brother moved out, and him and his wife has been having a lot of kids. So, and they have a baby on the way too. So I'm glad I made room for an infant in this build. But I don't know. It just I stuck them in like a really crappily built house that I rushed through. Like literally just took 30 minutes and rushed through it. And I felt bad, so I was like, you know what? I need to do a speed build anyway, so I'll just build where they live and just like have it as like a little updated house for them. You know, they deserve that much. So that is exactly what I did. But yeah, it worked out. It worked out. They got a very big update to their house. I feel so bad all the time, like moving my Sim siblings out and not giving them like a proper place to live. I feel so bad. But it's like I don't know how many children you're going to have and I don't want to like spend hours building you this big family home for you not to have family and for you to die of old age alone or in a house fire. Like I don't want to do that. So I didn't give them a proper home till I knew that they had kids, and they have a lot. I'm honestly stoked about that because like I love having like big families in my sim games, and the fact that they have a big family just means so many cousins. It's beautiful, honestly. It is hard like getting like my sims to meet everybody though, and like having them actually hang out all the time. Like it's hard, but it's manageable, I suppose. I had a little hard time finding um out what to do with this space, like with the mirror, because I wanted to do something different. Because I've been really trying to like push myself to do go past what I wanted and stuff. Like how do I explain this? Go like expand like get out of my comfort zone, pretty much. And that's something I did with like my rustic trailer build that I did about a year ago. And I had so much fun with that one. So I really wanted to have fun with this one, and I did. I had so much fun with it. I put plants everywhere in like most of my builds because it's like it's the best thing to do. Also, I don't know why, but I just started like stacking shoes on the boxes, and it's like I could have been doing this all along and this looks so good. Why did I not do this before? I did keep the shelf kind of like minimalist, like not too cluttered, but still cluttered enough for it to be like, okay, somebody lives here. I didn't want to like overly clutter this house, especially since I have Sims living here, and I was thinking about my Sim and her family like coming and visiting a lot. So it's like, okay. And I'm going to cheat them a cat into their house so that they can stop having babies because I don't want to have to update their house. There's not enough room for all of them, unfortunately. It's a lot. If they have any more kids, that laundry room's gonna have to become bedroom. I had a little hard time finding the places to put the doors. I did. I'm not gonna lie, I really did. Also, the little okay, so I haven't had like all of the packs, and I like little by little I've been like buying all of them. So like those family photos, I love those so much. They're so amazing. Also, this stuff, like the cat stuff, I do move because like I cut off the kitchen with um walkable fence, like that the Sims can still walk through, just to cut up like the tile and stuff. Um, so I didn't know if they could get past the fence and the floor with how little room that they had, just in case if I used the wrong fence. So I did move the cat stuff into the living room. I think the living room. I'm pretty sure the living room. I also had a little hard time finding out like the placement for the furniture in the living room because it's just such an awkward room. And I didn't really know what to do, and I wanted to use a lot of the new stuff, but it was just so awkward and it was weird. So I did cut out and edit out like my struggling, and I did eventually figure it out. It just took me a hot minute to figure out. I used a blue chair because the pillows and the yellow chairs has a blue and there's blue on the sofa, so I was like, you know what, this ties in well. The wood tones don't all match in this room, but I'm choosing to ignore that. Please ignore that. Whenever I build, I kind of like oh, I like having the wood tones throughout the entire house kind of match. It doesn't always work out that way though. Sometimes you just gotta mix and match it, unfortunately. I don't know why EA doesn't have like matching wood tones for like every single thing, but it is what it is, and I'm not really gonna complain. I love this game too much to complain, honestly. But yeah, um, I I think this is the rug that I definitely like went with also because like it has blue in it. It has brown, so I was like trying to tie in colors and it's like, you know what, this is a very colorful rug. Let's just go with it. And if I hate it, I can change my mind later. Is pretty much what I thought. So, I just went with it. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I put some more shoes underneath like that little table there between the chairs, and I like my process was like, okay, this is like a family home, so I don't know about you guys, but children, in my opinion, are messy. I'm messy, so I leave my shoes everywhere all the time. And I leave everything everywhere all the time. I forget where I put things, and I forget that I put things down. So I was like, you know what? Maybe just have some shoes underneath here, you know. Maybe they some of the kids stuck the shoes underneath there, you know. I mean, that's probably something I've done as a kid. So I just thought it was a nice little thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely moved the pet stuff into the living room, just like towards the end. So, where I'm putting like the shelf, that's where the cat stuff is gonna go eventually when we get to it. I really wanted to use that shelf, like I've been wanting to ever since like I've saw it, and I'm so happy that I got to. Like I actually got to in the up a bedroom upstairs. So hard to decorate by the way and like to furnish because like I just kept moving stuff around and you guys will probably see what I mean because I don't think I cut that out. I think I blocked that out of my memory eternity because it was difficult. It was so difficult to figure out where things were gonna go because I was trying to fit two people into a tiny and it's a tiny little room. Like making and not being intimidated by the size. And that way when I have bedrooms that fits two Sims, it's more decorable. It's more easy to furnish. I did playtest through all this, and everything worked fine when I playtested through it. So if y'all download it from my gallery, which it is up on my gallery, epoodle27k, it will be fully functional. I think this downstairs bathroom is the only one that I actually like really decked out. I Towards the end, I usually leave the bathrooms towards the end because they're faster to do. And towards the end of the builds, I kind of get like fizzled out. So I don't really, the other bathrooms just look plain, is what I'm saying. And that's the only one that's really like fully decked out. I do change the orange. Like the orange looked nice, but I like the gray and the yellow better. And I think I just did like blinds for this one. Yeah. I was trying to make it look nice, but I still think it's okay, even though, you know, it's the only decked out bathroom. I think it's still fine. I did realize while I was taking screenshots that I forgot to floor and wallpaper the washer room. I normally forget to do something like that in every build or forget to put a mailbox down or like a trash can or like outdoor trash cans. So I'm honestly not really surprised that I had done that. So, I if you download this, just paint it. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to like completely like forget that I had done that. But yeah, that's, I forgot to do that. Normally it's just like a bathroom that I forget to tile or something. So we're doing like the little cubby now. And I love how this little space turned out. Um, 'Cause you know, like I wanted to make sure like I had some like skill building stuff in the house. So I'm just happy that I was able to fit a computer and a easel easily into this house. And here we're doing the nursery. I thought it was gonna be big enough for a toddler and a infant and like to fully deck out the bedroom, but it wasn't. So I kind of had to split it up. And unfortunately, I didn't get to use the changing table, which made me sad. But I did put like a little window seat here that you can see. So the next build I do that has a infant or a nursery or anything, I will definitely be like decking fully out. Cause like it's so fun to like decorate and use all of the infant stuff. I love it so much. And I wanted to keep like this room like light and blue colored. Just, here you can see me struggling to see if I could put that in somewhere. Spoiler alert, it doesn't happen. I don't think it does. I'm fairly certain it never happens. It's unfortunate, but I did manage to fit in all the essentials. I don't think I fitted the little playmat in, which is kind of sad, but I did manage to fit some things in. The little book thing is so cute, like the little bookshelf on the wall. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm obsessed with all of like the clutter items, like the baskets and everything. I don't know, it's adorable. And I put down some like bears and stuff. I just figured some skill building things. Because I was also trying to think of like playability, not just making it look good. So that shelf is so adorable. Like I love it to pieces. It's so pretty. I also love the little tree decal thing too. It's adorable. And here's the children's room, which I fully did struggle with, and it is intended for girls, but like you can easily change the swatches if you want to. Um, my little image was like um the infant was like a boy, the only boy out of the three girls, or like the toddler was a boy, or like just I don't know. I like pastel colors, so whenever I decorate bedrooms and stuff, I mostly lean towards that, and it turns out girly. So I was trying to like fit in like a drawing table for the kids for like their skills and like a desk for them to, like do homework so that they didn't have to do it like at the table. But now that I hear that, that's kind of unrealistic because I always did my homework, especially when I was like a kid, in the dining room table, like on the dining room table. I never did it like in my bedroom on my bed or anything like that. I didn't really have a desk till I was seventh grade, eighth grade, and then I lost a desk, and I just did my homework on my bed in high school when I did my homework. And so, you know, I always put desks in my kids' builds, like my kids' bedrooms, when I guess I don't really need them. Especially with like a big dining room table like they have downstairs. I guess it wasn't needed, but I don't know. It's fine. It worked out. I'll just have to keep that in mind next time when I'm building. I love this little nook though, like with the laundry hamper and then like the shelf above it. Like I don't know, it's just pretty to me. I like what I did. I'm proud that I managed to build and clutter successfully this house. And everything works. Everything's reachable. All the beds can get climbed into and all of the things are like accessible. I think this is just like the master bedroom. I did put like a mirror in here too. Like I'm so proud of myself that I fit like most things that I put in every bedroom in the bedroom. And this is like for like a single mother is what I had in mind. So I didn't really like do too much cluttering in here. I don't think I did. I don't even think I put like shirts on the bed, but I did put a TV in here because, a mother with 4 kids and technically another one on the way, um, you know, she wants some space. She might need some space. So, but this build is also like for like a household that I'm not particularly playing with, but is like family relative to a household that I am playing. So I did, want to give them stuff for like their own alone time, like a TV in their bedroom. I haven't played in a hot minute, like actually like played. I've built a lot, I just haven't played. So I'm really curious to see what like their fifth baby is gonna be. They have a lot of kids. Watch it be twins and then I actually have to redo their house or expand it a little bit. That'd be funny. No, it wouldn't. Oh, I did do like the little I know like in game it'll like clip and like when they open doors and stuff, like you'll see it and it'll just be floating there. But like from a building standpoint, the little robe on the door is like so cute and like a cliche thing to do because I always have like a hook on like my bathroom door. Like ever since I was little, we've always had a hook to like where we hook our towels or our bathrobes and stuff like that up on there. So I don't know. It was like nostalgic for me to be able to do that. I did put tile. Like I love how this build turned out. I really do. And here's the fence. I'm pretty sure that's the fence that like can be walked over. It's like a Strangerville fence. And I was doing this mainly because like I wanted to put tile and I forgot the key function for it for like the triangles. But I kept it there because it broke it up and it looked nice. So now you can see me moving my cat stuff. You know. And I'm just putting in wallpaper. I love like the wallpaper that I chose to do and like the color schemes. And I know it's not like everybody's like favorite. I mean, I don't really see people using this wallpaper a lot in their builds, but I love using it in mine. It's one of my favorite wallpapers. Because like a lot of the wallpapers are busy. Like they have a lot of patterns or a lot of colors going on. And it's just like, well, it can be like overdone. And so it's like, well, this is nice because it's nice to have those for like accent walls, which obviously I didn't do in the kids' bedroom. I just put it everywhere. But like, you know, it's nice to have like an option for like an for like I don't know, when I use like a busy wallpaper, I feel like it has to be strictly for like an accent wall. So it's nice to have wallpaper that's not so loud, if you understand if you get what I'm meaning. That way it's nice. And you can use it everywhere if you wanted to. I was trying to put in like some gardening stuff since I put in a lot of plants, but I couldn't fit anything in this like tiny little laundry room. But I did manage to put that little box thing for like putting up decorations for Christmas and stuff. Where you would put a Christmas tree in this house, I have no idea. And honestly, I don't need to figure that out every time I do a build. I'm not playing in it. It's not for me to worry about. Also in the build I didn't fix the terrace. So that little place of the octangular hex hexagonish room right there. Um I didn't do it on camera, but I did like in my gallery it does have like a fence and like some plants and stuff on it. So like it's you don't have to worry about fixing that because I did that before I uploaded it to the SpeedBuild and like you'll see like in the screenshots. I did it before I took the screenshots too. So like I completely forgot about that. I'll be so honest with y'all. I completely forgot about that. I forget about a lot of things. that I do in the builds. We're just doing landscaping. Landscaping is like one of my most favorite things to do, especially when it's like an intricate build and I'm like messing around with like the landscaping and stuff. And I haven't done one of those builds in like a long time because they just take a long time because I have to play with like the floor and I have to build the pond and everything, but it's so fun to do and it looks so good when it's like at night with all the fireflies and everything. It's so pretty. I love doing stuff like that. You know what? That might be my next build. That is something like that might be my next build, you know? I Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I put rocks everywhere, but I did. I think I actually did like yeah, I completed the rock outline in this one this time. In one of my builds I didn't and I just did like sparse rocks, but this one I didn't do that for. Maybe I should do like a starter home build next time. Something that, everybody can download off the gallery when they although money's not too hard to make in this game. But yeah, maybe I should do that. It'll be like a little extra challenge thing for me. Think outside the box. But yeah. I did make like a little pathway. I always do. Like if you don't have a pathway, something's wrong. But like I like connecting like all of the stairs and stuff. I don't know, I just think it's cute. And if I'm not mistaken, I put like trees in the front yard with some of like the new bikes and a bike from um cottage living. Like if you got it like the early access thing in time, like the free item bike, I put it on the tree. And I used some of the wallpaper. I'm obsessed with this new wallpaper. Like I really am. And I wanted to include some of the blue, but I figured it was like too blue. So I don't think I did any of the blue. But I do know I definitely went through two of the new wallpapers for like the outside. Just to, change it up again. I did do blue. I used that light blue. That's right. I used that light blue. I forgot about that. Well, I did use blue. So I guess it's kind of like a blue suburban then. Like a blue suburban family home. Oh well. Well, the blue's more like an accent anyways, but it's nice. I'm very happy how it turned out. And I also put some columns on the laundry room. We are ending the speed build, wrapping it up, just changing out some lights, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.